Oh, have a break, Steve. Fed up of listening to you. How are we doing, everybody? Kev Ashford back here for Van Cam on the biggest Man United fan channel in the land. This is the United Stand. This is your preview. Manchester United go to West Ham. And let's rewind just slightly. We look back to last week. Obviously, Manchester United in the Premier League beating Brentford 2-1. A vital 3 points for Eric Ten Hag. And obviously, midweek we had... I'd say that one day there will be some kind of Netflix documentary made about the Mazraoui experiment. You know, playing in the number 10 was probably, I can't think of a bigger curveball in recent times, especially when it comes to team news. You know, Eric Ten Hag is certainly very predictable, but I mean, I looked at that and I was a bit like everybody, a bit like yourself that's watching this, thinking, wow, Mazraoui playing in the 10. What's all that about? And in terms of the experiment, you would look at it and think it wasn't a success, but at the same time, it wasn't really, you know, it didn't really not go to plan. I felt Mazraoui did all right, but it's clear that he is not a number 10. And obviously today we've got Bruno, our captain, Fernandes back in the team. So you'd like to think that there won't be a curveball today and Bruno goes back into that 10 role. And other players in the team, especially from midweek, Ugarte, really good game. I mean, we need to start seeing this now from him, but this comes with time, comes with patience. Obviously he needs to get up to speed of the Premier League, but I was really excited by that performance. So I mean, in terms of a team today, get into the comments section, let me know what you would think. I think the back four more or less picks itself. Mazraoui will hopefully go back to right back. You would have Dalot on the left, and you would think that it would be Martinez and De Ligt at centre-back. Now, this is obviously what I would go for. Between the sticks, Anana, what a double save that was midweek. It was Gordon Banks-esque from Pele getting down. Great double save. Double save. Really good to see that as well. And I think the fact even that people are not complaining about Anana anymore is testament to the man himself. You know, he can play out from the back. I've always said with Anana, one thing that baffled me was the fact that we'd signed a goalkeeper whose weakness seemed to be shot stopping. You know, work that one out. I'm like, ooh, how does that work? How's like buying a striker whose weakness is scoring goals? I suppose we've done that with Xerxes, actually, haven't we, when we think about it? But, you know, it'd be like, you know, buying a winger whose weakness is crossing the ball. But in fairness to Anana, he has he's stepped up. We're seeing the kind of full package. And as long as he continues to do that, you know, he'll keep people like Kev quiet, especially when it comes to criticism. And that's a good thing. Christian Eriksen continues to go from strength to strength, which is really good. I would have thought it would be Ugarte and Eriksen for me in that midfield. Obviously, Bruno a bit further forward. But I would say that one of the major talking points from midweek, and you would have seen, obviously, Ahmad coming on. Well, Anthony getting on before Ahmad. I think it just... What does that say about Ahmad? Let me get the phone. Who's ringing? People ringing me about an accident I was in last year. I wasn't even in one. Well, if I was, I didn't know about it. But yeah, I was touching on Ahmad, and a picture tells a 1,000 words, and the expression of the lad, you know, when he's coming off the bench, the humiliation of it. And I've heard a lot of people getting on and saying that the reason Ahmad isn't actually playing is because he's not good enough and he shouldn't be playing. Which, listen, it's fan opinion. You can go down that route if you want to. But for me, Ahmad has really not done much wrong. I think he should certainly be getting more game time than what he is. Will he play today? Yes, I would probably start him, but it's not going to happen. I think it is definitely nailed on at Garnacho. And Rashford's had a little bit of an upturn. I like that. He's starting to, fulfill his defensive duties, which obviously against Porto, when Eric Ten Hag took him off at half-time, there's something been said. And finally, it's sunk in. It's in his head. He's like, all right, I have to defend, do I? I have to help out me me defenders, or me left back or right back or whatever it's going to be, wherever he's going to play. So again, that can only be a positive for United. But the Ahmad game time thing, I mean, the poor lad, I don't know. He must be, and especially at the start of the season when Ten Hag was, waxing lyrical about Ahmad, and he just seems like it's like the Wilfred Zaha situation under David Moyes, where fans could not understand why he wasn't being given opportunities. And there's opportunities to be had there. Now, when you bring in on Anthony, who forgot he even played for United, do you know what I mean? He's not been in and around the first team, really. When you bring in him on, and then he's coming off injured, and you bring in Ahmad on, Ahmad scored against, Brighton, Player of the Month for United. How's he rewarded? We'll put you on the bench against Liverpool, probably the biggest game of the season. But today will be, well, obviously Kev's excited. Do you know what I mean? West Ham. Hello? Is that West Ham? That's, if you know, you know. It is West Ham. You know what I mean? And we go there. We've got the confidence from the Brentford result. Midweek, depends if you're glass half empty or glass half full as to whether you thought that a point away to Fenerbahce, Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce, was a good result. But for me, it's all about getting them 3 points today. We need to start moving up this table. It doesn't look great on paper, obviously where we are in the league at the minute, but the league table does not lie. And the fact that where we're sitting in this league, that's because that's where we are at this moment in time. I think the players really need to step it up. We need to, if everyone could just take a leaf out of the likes of Johnny Evans' book, puts in a man of the match performance against Aston Villa, gets it, knows what it's like, says after the game it's a privilege to play for this club. I think there's far too many players at this club that don't realise what it is to play for Manchester United, and that's sad. Another player who has to start today is Rasmus Højlund. Without a shadow of a doubt, the goal against Brentford was absolutely sensational. I think if it was a Messi or a Ronaldo, somebody, in that tier of a player scoring a goal like that, people would literally lose their minds and would not, shut up about it. But Rasmus, you need goals. Really surprised midweek not to see him in the starting 11. Obviously, he did come off the bench, but strikers, it's all about goals. It's about confidence. And hopefully Rasmus can get back on that goal trail today. Hopefully he will be leading the line. I personally think he should be starting again. Get into the comment section. Let me know. I always get in there and respond to your comments on what is match day. So let me know your score predictions. Are you confident that Manchester United can go to West Ham, get them 3 points in the bag? Yeah, let me know. And if you've got anything else you want to get off your chest, get it into the comment section. It's very dark here. I don't know what's going on. It's like the end of the world. Hopefully it's not, because I want to see a game of football today. Thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the game. Hopefully United get the 3 points. Thank you very much. And as I always say, please make sure to finger that like button. Bit creepy that one, but you know the drill here on Vancam. And for United against West Ham, it's a come on United!